Cam said don't blame the foot for his poor performance last week. The coach said don't blame the foot. I'm going to take their advice. I'm not blaming the foot. To me, something's not right with Cam upstairs. He said that after the game. I got to go look myself in the mirror. This foot deal to me smells like a smokescreen.
I think that you can attribute all of his issues that we've seen this year to the foot injury. I'm a guy that played with a broken foot the entire season. And, yeah, I would...
Quarterback?
Huh? No, harder position. I actually needed my feet.
Oh.
It was hard.
You just proved my point.
No. I ain't done. I ain't done.
He don't need his feet.
You know it all starts at the ground up. Let me say this. I was just trying to take a shot at quarterbacks, but let me make my point now. This dude felt the pressure coming off of a surgery. This dude also felt the pressure of a franchise that started 6-2 last year, and because of his injury, couldn't win a game going down the stretch. So then you injure yourself in the preseason. Guess what you're thinking? Can't let these guys down like this again. So I think that pressure and the fact that physically the extremities heal slower. Had that foot injury the entire year, didn't practice one game the entire year. They take forever to heal. The blood flow, the circulation is less than. You can go to the podium like I did that entire year. Oh, I'm fine. Never was I fine. And now you're talking about a position where you actually do need your feet, respect to the quarterbacks. That's where their base comes from. That's where you start your fundamentals. So, yeah, I think that this is a simple correlation. The guy has a foot injury. The guy is coming off a shoulder injury. The injuries are undermining his performance.
But at the end of the day, and Coach can attest to this, if you are suited up on this football field, we expect you to play as 100%.
Yeah.
We got to play through broken bones, fractured limbs, torn ligaments. We didn't have to play through all that stuff. And so that's why I hated when Odell came out and was talking about his hip injury. Because, one, you're giving the other team ammunition, right? And at the end of the day, if you're on this football field, I don't care about your hip injury. I want to see you play. I want to see you beat Odell. I want to see you beat Cam Newton because even some of those missed throws I saw, he was stepping into that throw. His foot looked fine, right? And so if he re-aggravated it, then that's one thing. But if you are still throwing this football, that don't have anything to do with that foot injury. I understand, like, you got to step into it. And maybe it might hurt. Maybe it might hurt a lot.
Maybe?
Maybe it might hurt a lot.
Oh, thank you, Reggie. It might hurt.
I'm not him, though. Maybe it might hurt a lot.
I think it does hurt.
But it don't hurt that arm, though.
Oh,
right? And at the end of the day,
get him, Coach, please.
The arm.
Come on, Coach.
I think both of you guys have great points.
I got great, though.
Both of you have great points.
Okay.
But because if you're out there, you're expected to play.
Yes.
There's no doubt about that.
Right.
You need to be at your best, the best version of yourself to help your team win. Now, at that position, playing quarterback, when you don't get a chance to practice because you're injured and you don't get that rhythm and timing of your offense, and you can maybe go one day when you can't go the other 2 days, that's tough.
Yep.
That's a tough spot to be in. So I do understand that those injuries that he's been dealing with could be a reason why things are not going as well. But at the same time, if you walk out there, Cam, you got to perform.
But the expectation of when you cross the white lines is why you go to the podium and lie to everybody. I'm fine, because you know the expectation. But the reality is this. We are just one big chain connection. And if one thing is off, compensation occurs somewhere else, and then you're going to see undermine the production, right? So we can't let our eyeballs deceive us and saying, he looks fine.
Right.
As soon as he steps on that foot and he can't put 250 on that foot, he can put 212 on that foot. The rest of that is going to be an errant throw.
No doubt.
And that's what's happening right
They
now.
were 2-0. Would he be in a walking boot today?
No, he take the helicopter in, like Antonio Brown or something. Air balloon or something. You know how it goes.
We always got a saying in football, winning cures all. Period.
And so I'm skeptical. They're playing the Arizona Cardinals. This is a game that on paper maybe they can get away with without Cam Newton. And they could go to their backup Kyle Allen and steal a victory here and give Cam, because to me, I believe it's above the neck, his problems. I think he said it when he got to go look in the mirror. I think they're probably trying to give Cam an excuse and an out to get his head right, to clear his mind. The guy stood up there and basically beat the table and said, don't blame my injuries, and I need to go look at myself in the mirror. He said it all, and now they come out a few days later, or because they played on a Thursday. Yeah, it's been several days later. Now he's in a boot.
No, don't do that. once again, don't say now because he said it after the game. And they took notice of this after the game. My question is your skepticism he's faking the injury or faking the rehab right now?
No, I think that his foot probably does bother him.
Oh, yeah.
And so he's leaning into that now.
Well, not all 250 is leaning.
Yeah, he's leaning into that now. Because once you get past week 1, everybody's dealing with a little something.
Everybody.
In this new NFL, where because again, I believe why we have so many injuries now is because they're not allowed to hit. And so Sundays is the first time they get to hit, and they fall apart a lot quicker than they did the guys that their body used to be beaten up and taken. And so I just feel like everybody's dealing with a little something after week 1. Cam may be dealing with more than others, but is it an excuse for the poor play, the fumbles? Again, his foot didn't make him fumble twice.
Oh, it can.
Come on, man.
Reggie Bush.
First of all, I had to carry football, right?
Yeah, and Reggie Bush.
And my foot is not going to make me lose my grip on that football.
Reggie Bush.
My foot is not going to make me lose my grip on the ball.
The only reason you ever lost a fumble was because of direct contact to the football, Reggie Bush?
Yes.
Oh, I don't even got the film
That's
right
the
here.
only way he
Are
get
you
it out.
kidding me? I've hit a guy before down here, and he said, I'm going to let this go up here. And it happens in the game of football. If you step wrong and you already are walking out there mentally averse, you already know, I'm thinking about my foot, but I'm going to be fine. One, you're already off your game because when you're a thinker, you're slower. You're not in tune with what's going on.
So he's not as mentally tough as other quarterbacks, is what you're arguing.
Wow.
So let me ask you a question, Coach.
What is going on here?
If I had a game where I had 3 fumbles and I came to you, I was like, Coach, man, my leg was killing me. I apologize.
You got to go.
Well, thank you.
You got to go.
Thank you.
You have to go.
Thank you.
I ain't saying all
I'll be
that.
like, bro, if you don't get up out of here and go do some ball security drills, and go run through that gauntlet.
Watch the program again. I ain't talking
Look,
to y'all.
man.
Don't do this to Cam Newton, y'all. This is an MVP, man. Y'all talking about toughness now?
A former MVP.
I ain't say all that.
I'm rooting for
Everyone's
him.
a former MVP.
You know what he needs to do? Honest to goodness.
What?
He needs to take that scarf off
Oh,
his head.
I do it. There we go.
And make it a tourniquet on his foot.
Oh, man.
I can't. We gotta go to commercial. I can't be a part of this on YouTube.
Coming up.
No.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. And be sure to check out more of the best clips from Speak For Yourself or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.